Welcome back. And yes, you were reading it right. The title says Full Album Billie Eilish Hit Me Hard and Soft. I dare to do it right now. I'm ready. I'm so scared also and still ready. And the beautiful thing is that I can go now for a long time with her music, talk to you, share with you, go into second reactions, because 7 of the 10 songs I reacted on already, and there are 3 songs I did not react on. So it's in this album a first reaction, and that's why I hesitated also so long. I thought I did reactions on these songs already, so many songs, so it's weird if I do a second time in this album. But so many of you kept asking me to do the whole album because it's another feeling in it and it makes more sense. So yeah, I believe you, so I do it. And the first reaction ones is Lunch. I have no idea what Lunch is, what kind of a song it is. The Diner and Blue. Blue is also a first oneer, and the other ones I did already. And it's when I do the reactions and then after I enjoy to listen to the music again, to the songs again. I did reactions already, and so many times I come to passages or to parts where I think, I should have said here this and that and that, and it's like so many more thoughts and feelings come to me when I listen again and again. So therefore I think it will be still interesting anyway when there are second reactions. And normally I do not stop or cut anything in my videos. I try to go through this one, but I go with my laptop. When I have my laptop on the energy on the adapter, the energy adapter, then inside it kind of makes a noise, so it's not really good for the sound. That's why I have to do it only on battery, and they won't last for the whole time. So somewhere in the middle I need to make a break, recharge the batteries, and then I'm back. And then at least, not you, but at least I can go and drink a tea and breathe. Well, enough said. Once more, the doors are open for Billie Eilish and Finneas on their latest album, Hit Me Hard and Soft. I can't wait to start. And we start with Skinny. Yow! I don't need to tell you. You know that so much better than I, which song is first and which ones are the next ones. Hey, enjoy the ride. I will enjoy it, and I can't wait to start it. And let's get everything here really. I picked these lyric videos. It's easier for me, and you can also read with it. And yeah, cool. It's just easier for me. Thank you.
It's a good sign. Feeling off when I feel fine. 21 took a lifetime. People say I look happy just because I got skinny. But the old me is still me, and maybe the real me, and I think she's pretty.
I have to stop here already, and I think in my first reaction I also stopped here. It is great the way she puts in these few lines, Finneas and her put in these few lines, that there is something coming from the outside, kind of like a critic or some remark about her being skinny, and means that she lost weight, and they think she looks more beautiful now. And this is amazing how wonderful Billie makes this turn to there is an outside and there is an inside. And she sticks to the inside. And this inside was exactly as it was before, skinny, and it's the same now. And it's was pretty and still is pretty. So connect to yourself and stay true to yourself. This is what counts, and not what people around you tell you, because you get from each one another opinion. The one opinion which stays is the one is you carry inside you and you feel inside. So I love it already. I mean, I loved it already before, but I just have to put this one down again.
And I still cry.
Oh, sorry. I hope I ever get finished with this album. And I still cry because it still hurts. When people tell you these things, when this in inputs, whatever remarks come from the outside, you can be solid and you can be centered in yourself, but it still hurts. And this is totally unnecessary to make remarks which are total unimportant. It's totally unimportant. It is especially like when you put skinny and happy together. What? Do I just need to be skinny and then I'm happy forever? Ah, bullshit. Great. The Billy brings it, and Phineas, they bring it really to the point. This is in just one more line, and the whole thing becomes such a more colorful.
Stage, I'm a bird in a cage, I'm a dog in a dog pound. And you said I was your secret, and you didn't get to keep it. And the internet is hungry for the meanest kind of funny, and somebody's gotta feed it.
Okay, and even if I repeat myself, she's already famous there, and she is at this point where she feels her actually when she's like a bird in the cage off the stage, she must be totally free on the stage, and gives two total different worlds. And the world outside, one of these worlds is really vulnerable, and it's probably the one outside, and there is him or whoever it is, and promising the secret, but the internet needs to be fed. And there she is, and I can feel her as this young person facing being famous, not really be able to handle it. She is there, and then she meets this person, she falls in love. It's somebody even she knows before. It's a friend. So this is so innocent somehow. Like it's somebody I know, somebody. It's not the first time I meet this person and then falling in love with this person. But the internet needs to be fed, and he cannot keep it as a secret, and he gives something out. And this is the disappointment. This is the betrayal. This is where she comes out with this clean, pure, beautiful soul. I just put it out that, and I'm not saying that this is all Billy's story. It is our story. I see myself totally in it, and you can see yourself totally in it too, I'm sure. So we can, I think it's even important not to hang up too much on Billy. Of course, she's also involved, and of course she made her experiences, and Phineas also, otherwise they would not find these words. But take it also for you, and and explore yourself there and not hang it on Billy and it happened to Billy and poor Billy. It is it it's something which happens to us. It's something which is just here, and we go in so many times we go out totally naive, and then we hit reality, and there are people, they are somewhere else than we are, and that's what's to learn. So as an opener, I think this is beautiful because there is this actually this innocence, how she builds all this up and gets betrayed.
Do you still cry? Still
I'll never get through this album. I just realize again how much energy in these last few lines there were. I still cry. It is a cry, and knowing Billy now's or her voice more, this is a strong cry out because her voice can go so soft and fine. So this is really this whole pain and suffering is in that, and it really touches me deep. The world should be different in many things.
never did you wrong. My patience is gone. I never did you wrong. I loved you for so long.
Before it goes on, I go a bit back because I don't want to have these pictures here. One more back. Okay. This violence, this music which picks up the whole suffering, pulls it into this heavy atmosphere. It's kind of even dramatic, and pulled me even deeper into this pain of being betrayed, of starting so beautiful and then it has to end somewhere where you never wanted to go, because like that's what she says, she never did anything wrong. How many times didn't we do anything wrong? How many times it was just our best intention out of heart, and then we have to realize somebody took advantage of. Okay, I am pretty much done already after the first song, even that I know this song, and I forgot totally about this violence in the end, and they struck me really deep now. So, but yeah, let's go on. the end again. Okay, this is a whole different thing. It total change from this violence, this moving, almost dramatic kind of movie music, and now into this beat. Okay, let's go and see what comes. This lunch, I don't know. My first time.
She dances on my tongue, tastes like she might be the one. And I could never get enough. I could buy her so much stuff. It's a craving, not a crush.
I could eat her for lunch and she's dancing on my tongue. Whoa, what a change here. We go into a total different direction here. And her voice goes really strong and fast. As the hello, Billy.
Call me when you're there. I said I bought you something rare, and I left it under Claire. So now she's coming up the stairs. So I'm pulling up the chair, and I'm putting up my hair. Baby, I think you were made for me.
Ooh.
Somebody write down the recipe.
Oh,
Been trying hard not to overeat. You're just so sweet.
Somebody discovers life. Somebody discovers the wildness of life. Somebody discovers I can't put it the other way. I can't actually with this I also mean sexuality. Discovers there is fun around. There is like dancing on the tongue. Maybe you are the one. Oh, so many times. This is just beautiful. Like I so many times now I realize so many times I had the feeling somebody's dancing on my tongue, and how erotic this can be. Just this idea, just this feeling in it. Yeah, let's go. I love it.
I'll run a shower for you like you want. Clothes on the counter for you, try 'em on. If I'm allowed, I'll help you take 'em off. I could eat that girl for lunch. Yeah, she dances on my tongue. Tastes like she might be the one. And I could never get enough. I could buy you so much stuff. It's a craving, not a crush.
It's a craving, not a crush. It goes deeper. It goes really deep. It goes into something. I want it. I want to eat it now. I want to drink it now. I want to enjoy it now. I want to taste it now. I want to jump into it. And there's no tomorrow. Ooh, this is liberation here. This this is cool. Billy. Oh.
She's taking pictures in the mirror. Oh my god, her skin's so clear. Tell her bring that over here.
She's taking pictures in front of the mirror. Her skin is so clear. Yeah, okay. She did not sing her dress is so beautiful. She sang her skin is so clear. She's total naked in front of this mirror, and then you like, yeah, come over here. This is cool to hear that. I can't get over it. Whoa, this energy. Also, it's like, and the sound and everything goes still fast.
Need a seat, I'll volunteer. Now she's smiling ear to ear. She's the headlights on the deer. I said it all before, but I'll say it again. I'm interested in more than just being a friend. I don't wanna break could eat that girl for lunch.
Ah.
She dances on my tongue.
Can you have it more sexy?
She might be the one. I could eat that girl for lunch. Tastes like she might be the one. I could
I love these endings. I love how there are quite a few songs which go fade, 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 and suddenly it's the song is over, and here it's like a real fast cut. And what can I say to this song? This is like discovering life. This is like discovering the fun of it. This is discovering the body, the people, the world, the sexuality for sure. And there is, I think she is really falling in love. It's kind of a falling in love atmosphere in there. Not really falling in love yet, but discovering that there are things out there, other people out there, and discover what it can make. Like this, I can't get over this feeling of dancing on my tongue. This is attraction. This is when it pulls you to somebody. This is when you cannot say no and you don't know why, but it is not yet there where you think you get married with this person. It's just like, whoa, let's enjoy each other. Goes there for me, to me. I like that, but now comes Chihiro. I just see a Chihiro is coming, and there we go to another place. Okay, well, what can I do? We go there, and let me check. Let me check quickly where my energy is. Yeah, we still have cool. Chihiro goes in with us here now. This innocent girl comes in. He falls in love with a friend of hers. There's this betrayal, couldn't keep a secret. There's this disappointment, and the next one is she goes, I can't still not really put it together. But I enjoy it. I love it, and I love this song, Lunch. It reminds me to Madonna. I remember when Madonna came out with Erotica, with her first very sexual erotic songs, and it was shocking the world, and it was a total different energy there, and she did it in a way which was at this time very, very dairy, and this here goes with the lines, opens up so many thoughts and so many doors in a really full feeling, and same time beautiful. Madonna was very, very provocative. This is also provocative. This is, you could say, this is not possible to sing something like that, and so but I love you, Billy, for just bring it out like that. I feel it and love it. Chihiro now. This will be a change as far as I remember, but let's go in there.
Take my love away. When I come back around, will I know what to say? Said you won't forget my name. Not today, not tomorrow. Kinda strange, feeling sorrow. I got change, you could borrow. When I come back around, will I know what to say? Not today, maybe tomorrow. you'd show me what's in store. I hope it's not for sure. Can you open up the door? Did you take my love
Okay, yeah. In the end, from as far as I remember, in the end from lunch or in somewhere there is, I want it to be more than, I want us to be more than just friends. So I can imagine that there's something happened and tries to or want to go deeper into a relationship. And then you start to, then the whole energy in there starts to change. And the thing is that from this whoa feeling, from this falling in love, whoa feeling, relationships need to ground. They need to land on the ground sometime. And and it's not always that everybody wants that. So then you kind of try to bring it there, because it is this falling in love, even when this person is the one and only person, but it's still on the surface. It's still in a dream world. It's still not really in reality. And then when you start to bring it in reality and the other person is not ready, then you are on another level of the relationship than your partner is, and there you cannot find each other. So because you're already much deeper in it, and the other one is maybe still floating and having fun, while you want to, this is the moment, most of the moment, where one pulls back and the other one can't feel this person anymore, and it's a question for connection. It wants a deep, solid connection. And this is what kind of comes here also, to the point that you take away my love from me, because there is no answer, and you're all alone with this love, and you start to ask yourself what is going on, and to get an answer you start to go after this other one, this partner, and this person you want to be your partner. And there can be kind of coming a push and a pressure up. Maybe you know that also from yourself. And then lines come like, I forgot the line she used here. I can't handle it. It's too much. I can't handle it, and I need a break because I can't handle it. This direction. Then and it's war. It goes into war. It is kind of a war, because the energies are not right, not matching, but become very intense. Oh gosh, I talk so much. I have a whole album waiting here. And I did a reaction on Chihiro already, but I love this song. It's a key to relationships. Okay.
So you sleep in the counter when I look away. So you turn around, but it wasn't your face. Said I need to be alone now. I'm taking a break. I called and I returned your word. Gone away, gone away. I don't know why I called. I don't know you at all.
This is the feeling when you search for connection, and there's no answer coming back, and you want to get to know why. So that means also you need to get to know this person. You want to get to know this person. You're ready for a relationship, and you feel love, and you want to connect, and you want to get to know this person. And to realize I don't know this person can be painful. And to realize also that there is no connection at the moment possible to get to know this. It needs connection to get to know somebody. You need to show yourself, and this person needs to show themselves too in order to get connection, in order to get love. And now it even gets even more intense than before. This her cry out, her call for to get to know you, and the music is really also turning up to it and supporting exactly this feeling, this feeling, this suffering. This is perfectly done. It's like, it's. I could go out there and cry out to people and say, hey, don't do that. Change. Love. And it's just,
And that's when you found me. I was waiting in the garden, contemplating, beg your pardon. There's a part of me that recognizes you. Do you feel it too? When you told me it was serious, were you serious? They told me they were only curious. Now it's serious. Open up the door, can you open up the door? I know you said before you can't cope with anymore. You told me it was war, said you'd show me what's in store. I hope it's not for sure. Can you open up the door?
turning to him or turning to this person and kind of offering an apology, because to realize that something in you is the same as in your partner, and this also makes a connection, and also to reflect on yourself, not just like having everything out there on your partner, but also reflect yourself. This is beautiful the way she does it here. And then he found her in the garden contemplating. That's where a door, or a chance, I must say, a chance opened to meet and to connect. And there comes the question. The real question, the core question comes out there. And this one moment where they kind of meet or come closer than usually, then the key, the core question comes up. Can you open the door? And in there is also, can I open up the door? So it is also totally important to see is it just one person who cannot open up the door? Maybe the other person? Is it me who cannot open up the door, or both? But this is the core question. Can you open up the door? And the door is, as long as the door is closed, there can't be connection.
Reading in my hands and
And again, towards the end, this building up of her cry, of her call, of her actually begging for somebody answering her, giving connection, open doors. Give it a chance. Bring this love on a solid ground. Make something out of it and not keep it somewhere where it was maybe just like a happening with no meaning or something like that, like something to hold on, something to feel. I can't put it in other words. Yes, okay, thank you. This is so deep and this is so true, and it goes so when you experience that, then the pain is here, and maybe there are so many versions of how that can happen. It does not need to be necessarily in a relationship with somebody. It can be, there are so many kinds of relationships, and they're all, if you really go into a relationship and you really go deeper and you really show yourself in there, you might get hurt. It's a vulnerable place, but it's worth it anytime to go there whenever you have a chance. Let's face it up. The next one is Birds of a Feather, and this is kind of, actually it matches somehow to me, and somehow I get a line to follow through. And I check my batteries again, and I have there. Yeah, I take it with me. I take it. We go into Birds of a Feather, and then I need to make a break, and battery break. Cool. Let's go. Birds of a Feather. Yeah. But here, I need that. I want to hear every second of this album.
I want you to stay.
Oh,
Till I'm in the grave.
I know I did a reaction on that one already, and you can go and look it up, but I want you to stay. Is if this line comes out of love, is there a more beautiful line you can hear when somebody says that to you? Let's go on. This is one of the most beautiful love songs I ever heard. This one.
Till I rot away, dead and buried. Till I'm in the casket you carry. If you go, I'm going too. 'Cause it was always you. And if I'm turning blue, please don't save me. Nothing left to lose without you, baby.
There's nothing left to lose. What, you can die. It's easy. It's how can I? You feel it. You must feel it. It says, this is it. This is what I am here for. And then everything gets light. The music is also light. And her voice is still very strong also in it. And it's a yes to relationship. Actually, there is a turn now. It is like, she offers this solid ground now. Not waiting for something to happen or waiting until this other person you're in love with offers or goes into this safe place, solid place, something where that the relationship is grounded and really tight. But now she goes there and she offers it. This is actually the way you do it. Don't wait. Do it. Right now I'm there. This is what I hear. I know this song goes many places.
Birds of a feather, we should stick together.
This is coming again and again. I'm crying. I'm still crying. I'm crying. I don't know why I'm crying. Something below, something deeper is still working. And I think it is this never-ending call for true love. And it's crying until it's here. She goes now into this relationship, and she offers this solid place. And and still crying, and she doesn't know why. This ambiguity, I think you call it in English, is so many times with it in love and relationships. And because you face your own fears and hopes the whole time, and you're the person you're with the same, and this is not always easy. Beautiful. So many times I thought, if I could have people see themselves through my eyes, I would not have to explain anything anymore. We depend on words, and we were betrayed by words so many times that we start to mistrust words so much. Yes, I understand that, and I do that also sometimes, but also, sometimes we do not have anything else but to believe and trust what we hear, especially from somebody who loves us. It's nice to give these persons full trust and tell them, whoa, I hear you and I really believe you. Really do. And really believe. Because there can't be anything more unless you could make them see themselves through your eyes.
Compliments I throw ya, but you're so full of shit.
I love this line. I loved it already, the first reaction.
Say you don't see it, your mind's polluted. Say you wanna quit, don't be stupid. And I don't know what I'm crying for.
I have to say that when you and I said that I remember I said that also in the first reaction. Relationships need to go there where when you really are in connection and you really go deeper levels. Then there's this place where you can say anything to your partner, and you can say, you're full of shit and you just annoy me and just get out of my eyes. These days are here. That happens sometimes. Partners can just drive you nuts. Totally. It has nothing to do with love. It has to do with honesty, and it has to do with showing yourself really who you are. And when you can go there, when you can open that in your relationship, and you just, what you keep is it, all these things do not touch love. The love stays. But it must be possible to be yourself in this love. And when you can be yourself in love, in a relationship, then you're free. Then you enjoy a freedom you cannot have when you're single. I love to be single as I love to be in a relationship, but this is one part which is really true. This is cool. This is great. Love you more at my... It gives it so much weight. These endings are outstanding. And yes, I said everything about now Chihiro and about work on relationship and the way they are, and it is going there where she sings about this development of relationships and also the development you make yourself in relationships. And this goes, it is anyway what I can say now. I'm not sure what it really wants, because at the last Diner and Blue I don't know, but I could actually kind of in a wide way I could put it together how dynamics are in relationships and how we are in relationships, because the problem most of the time the problem in relationships is there at in minimum two persons in it, and these two persons keep changing the whole time. It is not that you are the same for the rest of your life. You change, and this person changes too. So there's a constant dynamic there. There's a constant new adjusting what's going on. So this is wonderfully put out here. The stages actually already Billy and Phineas describe, and Billy sings the different stages you can be in relationships. Great. My gosh, great, good. This is cool. So next song, Wildflower, will be really interesting. I have no idea where to put this one, but I make now the break for the batteries. So what I really hate is when the batteries go out during recording. So that's why I stop here, and you will be surprised how fast my batteries recharge. Done. It's magic. My computer loads up in seconds. No, just a joke. I can't wait to go on now. And yes, the next song is Wildflowers. And I did a reaction on that one already. I love that song. And I realize also, like, doing these reactions now, it's kind of not that easy to concentrate on making a reaction, because I did one already, and now I hear this music, and I as soon as I hear her, I just float into another world. So it is not that I describe the world Billy and Phineas offer to us. It's I want to go into the world, and I want to talk about the experience and express the experience I have, and not describing it from kind of an outside viewer or an observer, which is not involved. I always try to find in me what Billy and Phineas point out in their lyrics, and this is so easy. I always find something in me, and yes, and I just love it when doors open, and I just love it when I can go deep into my experiences, into my life knowledge, like this kind of knowledge you cannot buy a book and read about it, but you make on yourself through life. And everybody makes other experiences. That's why there is no book about it. There's no book about how love and how relationships work. It's just not possible, because it's individual as individuals are. Cool. Okay. Said enough. We start at, it's now Billy and Phineas, and it's definitely Billy's voice and her expressions. And yes, let's go. Let's start with this. And 1 second. My chord is okay. I'm back. I'm back. Everything is okay. I got the chord. I got the headphones. I got the music. Let's go. Billie Eilish in the full album reaction, hit me hard and soft. And this song is Wildflower. I think it's the fourth song. As far yes, the fourth song. Yeah, let's go. I talk too much again.
Things fall apart and time breaks your heart. I wasn't there, but I know she was your girl. You showed her the world, but fell out of love and you both let go. She was crying on my shoulder. All I could do was hold her.
Okay, I'm so sorry. I cut sometimes into the lines, but I can't wait when I have some thought, and I try also to follow the songs through because they are connected to each other, at least through the music. So the new song starts already in the old song, and this is another kind of curve she is taking, and I have my opinion about it because this is the second time I talk about this song. And I realize now, listening to that when I take the songs from before, in which she goes really deep and really offers. And here again, on this point, I must say, I'm not talking about Billy or Phineas alone. I'm talking about these situations we always again and again and again face in relationships, whatever these relationships are. You can even cut it down to a relationship in your family, in your job you're doing, in the circle of your friends. You can observe similar dynamics, and of course in a relationship and so deep with love also it goes a few levels deeper and has more impact there. So here it is this kind of reconnecting. This innocence in the beginning, skinny, this finding yourself, this stand to yourself, no matter what people say around you about skinny people are happy and stuff. And then go into this, really enjoy it and jump into love, but not finding the deep connection. I like that. I like that, to put it together and start to grab and grow for a connection. But the thing is, the main connection you need in life is the one to yourself. This is the basics. Without the true deep connection to yourself, you won't make connections to the outside because there is no anchor, there is no foundation to build connections up when your own foundation is not here. So this song here, to me, in the other songs also, just a little bit is always this hint to connect to yourself, but this one is the strongest one, and we'll keep on listening into it, and then I will say more about it.
Only made us closer until July. Now I know that you love me. You don't need to remind me. I should put it all behind me, shouldn't I? But I see her in the back of my mind.
I crossed the line. So where we are is there is, and this is what she is with a ex together from somebody she knows, and they broke up, and there was this couple, they broke up, and she knows him and she knows her, and she came to cry on her shoulder, and they got very close with each other. So there I see this reconnection to the femininity, to woman. And then she meets this guy, her friend left, and she's together with him. But the interesting part is, and she loves him, and of course that happens. And somebody in comments wrote to me that it is kind of common, and I heard it now also in Switzerland, for example, that it's a no-go to go with the girlfriend or with the girlfriend or an ex-girlfriend or an ex-boyfriend from a friend of yours. This is kind of, I heard that a few times now. So I am not sure what I think about that. I don't think this is amazingly cool, because love is love. And love does never ask if it's matching or not, or if it breaks any rules. Love is love. Love is independent. That's another part where I get to later on also. And now the thing is, but still, and this is the point, she still feels this, her friend, her girlfriend, even when she's with him together, and she's always in the back of her mind. So it is not only that it's about this girlfriend, it's about connecting to the femininity, the female energy, going back to there. And she is a woman, and she reconnects to women, and she even loves women. This is obvious. And there you get your strength. You don't get your strength when you are, as a woman, when you are with a lot of men, because the essence source is not the same. And when you're lost and you search for in relationships to find yourself, you won't find yourself in relationships, especially not when you keep on searching one, as a woman, one man after the other until you find it. It's also vice versa around this. As a man, you search for the right woman, and it's all you put in is, when once I have the right woman in my life, everything will be okay. Yes, that can happen like a lottery win, but normally it does not happen. And what you need first is this foundation, this solid foundation. You find it only with the same gender, with males as a man. And there you can build something up. From there you can meet women and hold it. I hope you can follow me. I try to go deeper into that, but this song really goes in this area. Now I said already everything. I did a reaction on it, and all this comes up again now when I hear that. But there are some cool lines coming up still. I go a bit back because I don't want to miss anything. Did I cross the line? Did I cross the line? That was my hook to come in. And in my opinion, no, she did not cross the line. And you can ask yourself this question, of course, and you can value it from whatever the relationship is to your friend with whom's ex you are together. And it is also there very individual. You can hurt really somebody, but it's really necessary to clear things and talk with each other. And that's why in most cases it is not crossing the line, but does not take away that actually the connection from, in this case now, from Billy, and actually the connection from most women I know is to other women so deep that they cannot just jump over it. It's just not really possible. Not really. Otherwise, if you still do it, then you cover up something. Yay.
Well, good things don't last, and life moves so fast. I'd never ask who is better,
No.
'cause she couldn't be more different from me. Happy and free in leather. And I know that you love me. You don't need to remind me. Wanna put it all behind me. But baby, I can see her in the back of my mind all the time. Just like a fever, like I'm burning alive, like a sign.
Burning like a fever, like a sign. This attraction to women, this attraction to the own gender, this fever there, this love, actually this love to women, the love to yourself also, the love to the same kind as you are, comes out here. This is a discovery. This is a discovery for everybody who really turns around and looks at himself or herself to find out who I am really. And it also takes this moment of who am I as a being, as a man, as a woman, as an intersexual, as a queer, whatever and wherever you are in all that. It takes this moment to face up yourself and feel yourself. And here this is for me also big. Okay, I know the song and everything, but this is something which goes there, which says, actually also says, it's beautiful to be a woman. I'm really going far now. Really, it's like slick on ice. I'm on thin ice now. But I said, I feel it, and I can't help it. I feel Billy in it, totally. And a lot of others too, a lot of women I know also, a lot of people. Listen to that part again. If this does not go straight into the pure magic of Billy and her art, this voice coming down, going into this whisper kind. The music drives down and goes there where can you see her in the back of your mind in my eyes? Like it is kind of like she became one with this girl, with this other friend, and not only one with her, but one with herself, and one with femininity, and one with all the women, and this is one with the strength women can have. Or if you take it to the other side, this is the strength men can have growing out of manhood. And what is the same word of manhood for womenhood? Do you say womenhood? I don't know. Beautiful, beautiful. This line is so beautiful. I could listen to it for hours again and again. It is the deep essence, beauty. I know why I'm total so much into Billy and Phineas. And as far as I put that down, in the end comes also this disappointment again, and forgot waiting in the hotel room, and Valentine's Day, and he or she forgot it. He forgot it, and this is like, oh, what do you have in a moment like that? Then yourself. Who is there? When everybody left you, who is there? You. This is a chance to find yourself. This is what, in my opinion, she did in Wildflower. Wildflower. Stay a wildflower, whatever happens. Oh, cool. Okay, next one is the greatest. This is also a beautiful one, and I will never get finished here. The greatest. Okay, let's go. Let's step right into it. And I feel kind of also like it goes there where I feel some sadness now in my heart. I feel my inside of me, it is going like to be a bit lost, but it's also a beautiful place. And I start to long for the same as what all these songs are. I'm searching also, and I feel this searching also in all these songs and all the possibilities there are, and everything which happens. Let's go into the greatest. The greatest is also, it's just a beautiful song.
I'm trying my best
It is.
to keep you satisfied.
Is she sitting next to me now? Is Billy sitting next to me? Do you see somebody sitting here next to me? I feel like she's in the room. I feel like she's in my heart. I feel like she's really under my skin. I hear her voice inside of me, nowhere else. Inside of, I have her in my ears, like straight up, because it's this beautiful energy comes out. I will give my best. This is I have to start again here. This I have to start again. I'm sorry. I don't know. I know. Maybe this will be 3 hours here. I have no idea. I have to start again. How beautiful this song starts. Just
I'm trying.
and give up everything you have. Sit down. Take a breath. Close your eyes. Really close your eyes, and enter the world.
Trying my best to keep you satisfied. Let you get your rest while I stayed up all night. And you don't wanna know how alone I've been. Let you come and go. Whatever state I'm in. Man, am I the greatest? My congratulations. All my love and patience. All my admiration. All the times I waited for you to want me naked. Made it all look painless. Man, am I the greatest?
What else can you be but the greatest when you are there where these words bring me from her? This is so beautiful. This is I know this is already the third or the fourth most beautiful love song I ever heard. I would not know how to express love deeper. I would not know how to be fully there. And it's another version that it's like till I die or till I rot in my grave. I love you till I rot in my grave. And then this one, I can't even remember the lyrics. I'm so touched about this. And this voice becomes so deeply serious and so deeply touching and touched. I don't know. Maybe I don't know how you are. Maybe it's me. Let's go.
Doing what's right without a reward, and we don't have to fight when it's not worth fighting for.
This also touches this part in which, and somewhere I said it before, in which you, when you reach this moment in a relationship where you are free, where you become free, and you are free in a relationship then when you can just let go all the filters you have to make sure that your partner loves you, all these obstacles you give yourself, that you will always behave right, and everything is just nice. But when you can just let go and be you fully yourself with the old light and the dark sides. then you get there. Then you are the greatest. Then you can go and give it all in, and then you're also there where you really can find out and feel what is it, which fights are important, which fights need to be fought, and which ones not. And the ones not, it is most of the time it is that when you go inside of you and you tell yourself, I have a pattern there, I have something unsolved there, I have a dark side there, I don't really know myself. And most fights come out of that area. And when you can say, there's something in me which wants to fight, then go for that because it's in you. Don't drag it to your partner and confront your partner with stuff you haven't worked up yet. I know I go deep now again into these things, and I'm in slippery area. I don't know if Phineas and Billy were there, but what I feel out of what this song is about is true honesty. And if you can be really true honest in your relationship, then you're free. Then you are more free than you can ever be as a single. Really, believe me.
And you don't wanna know what I would have done. Anything at all. Worse than anyone. Am I the greatest? My congratulations. All my love and patience. All my admiration. All the times I waited for you to want me naked. I made it all look painless. Man, am I the greatest?
And then again, this out of this softness, almost whispering, and then her voice goes into this, and it's not a screaming, it is a call. It is kind of a scream. It is kind of a scream, but it is not like that. But it gets so intense. Her voice. This is this desperate call for this love and this connection. And I waited, and I admired you so much, and gave it all in there. I can't even remember the lyrics anymore. Man, I am the greatest. I have to listen to that again and listen how it builds up. Where was it? And how it builds up, and how it goes from this softness into this cry, into this desire, into this longing, into
Man, am I the greatest? My congratulations. All my love and patience.
all my love and patience.
My admiration. All the times I waited for you to want me naked. I made it all look painless. Man, am I the greatest?
Yes, you are.
Just wanted passion from you. Just wanted all my love and patience, unappreciated. You said your heart was
Oh, feel that again.
you couldn't even break it. I shouldn't have to say it. You could have been the greatest.
And then the last line, you could have been the greatest. If he could have followed her, if he could have discovered the same in him as she, to really make this love, to really make this relationship, to really make this connection, I'm overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed, and I listened to this song so many times, and and now it gets me. Sometimes other songs get me. Sometimes I cry on songs I never cried before, and vice versa. This is, oh gosh, I don't. Okay, get yourself together. Next song is Waiting, L'amour de ma vie. She is now there where solid love and relationship can begin, or be, or should be, or would be the great goal to reach there. And to feel so great that you opened up to the true feelings you have, and all you cry for is that you have a partner which can go with you. I wish this to everybody, because we can't change them. That's what she sings also a few times. I can't rescue you. I can't change you. I can desire it. I can wait for it. Oh my God. I'm going deep into it, and I need now to see where my batteries are. And they are... Okay. I don't dare to go one more song because I don't want it to stop in the middle. So I need, and this is just at the right moment now, I need a break. This is a good break. So otherwise, oh gosh, I just go cry out totally. I recharge the batteries and calm down and see you in a second. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, back. And great you're still here. This is really cool. Yeah, this break kind of got me back. I worked up what happened and stayed reconnected to me with myself, because this is really beautiful, and this happens to me so many times when I listen to her songs, and it is really like that. It's each time another song which gets me, and it's almost every time again a new journey, and each time I realize other things in a song. Good. Amour de ma vie. That's also a really big one, I think, because it's a very promising title, and it is kind of a desire we all have to find the love of our lives, the one love which is the love of love, and all that. And not many of us can find it, and I'm not sure. Sometimes I think maybe I had it, or maybe I had a few of it, or maybe I didn't find it yet. It is a tricky thing, so let's go and see what Finneas and Billie Eilish make with this title, with this song. This is so cool. I spent so much time just on that. I love it. I love it. I love it. Amour de ma vie.
I wish you the best for the rest of your life. Felt sorry for you when I looked in your eyes, but I need to confess, I told you a lie. I said you were the love of my life, the love of my life. Did I break your heart? Did I waste your time? I tried to be there for you, then you tried to break mine. It isn't asking for a lot for an apology, for making me feel I could kill you if I tried to leave. You said you'd never fall in love again because of me, then you moved on immediately. But I wish you the best for the rest of your life. Felt sorry for you when I looked in your eyes, but I need to confess, I told you a lie when I said you were the love of my life, the love of my life. So you found her, now go fall in love, just like we were, if I ever was.
I was waiting the whole time now to step into this song, and this is also so liberating. This feeling in this song of I told you you're the love of my life, but it was a lie, and it is kind of like realizing also it goes there where relationships find grounding, where you stop with all illusions and you become real, and you maybe realize that to tell somebody you are the love of my life and I'm never gonna leave you and I will be till the end, this is kind of always kind of stays stuck in a dream. And I know this is now I counter speak now against what I said before of this very beautiful love song, where I also said where she really promises that I love you till I die and all these things, which are true too. There are these feelings where you know that's it, I'm there. And what this song now brings in is that these are truths. You are in the relationship, you don't want to go anywhere else, you don't want to meet anyone else. This is the one, and for in this moment, it's actually true. It is a truth. Whoever fell in love and went through this falling in love time fully knows that this falling in love time, this phase, is the solution for everything. There are no problems anymore. And then there comes most of the time the awakening then after. And the awakening is not that you did something wrong. The awakening is to bring a relationship to a place where you actually can live the relationship and not run after illusions and dreams and imaginations, but to put it on a, as I said before, on a solid ground. And now here, this is like also something, the liberation in here is kind of like the way she sends, she actually kind of brings. I didn't hear yet that she would stop that relationship or break it or leave it, but she goes there where she says, "That was a lie. I'm here. I'm getting. It's the relationship is not anymore the most important thing. The most important thing is yourself, and then the relationship. And this is how it's where it's going in this song also. So she or as many relationships are that you need also a certain point where you can be ready to let a relationship go. If it's too toxic, then you also need to go there. And on the same moment, also like Amour de ma vie, the way she says that, and it was a lie, and I wish you all the best, and you can go now. So on one side there is this an amazing strength in which she can let go a relationship, or in which somebody can go let a relationship. I'm never only talking about Billie and that as it would be her experiences or Phineas's experiences. These are our experiences. I feel myself in these songs as maybe you too. And at the same time opening up this door and come out with this truth like she did here now can be a wonderful chance to make a relationship out of it which has really depth and really a foundation, because then you can go to the difficult places with each other, and none of them would ever hesitate or ever doubt the love, because it has nothing to do with the love. So okay, I went far again. This is almost like a couples therapy hour or whatever, but yeah, I love it. I love how Billie and Phineas open up these doors and these worlds and touch me with it. Cool. Let's go on with L'amour de ma vie.
It's not my fault. I did what I could. You made it so hard, like I knew you would.
Oh.
Thought I was depressed or losing my mind. My stomach upset almost all of the time. But after I left, it was obvious why.
This is
for you. I was the love of your life. But you were not mine.
Do you know how that feels, what she just sang? When you go, and this is typical, this when you go over your boundaries, when you go over into something you don't really want or really need, but you do it for somebody else. How long can you take it until your stomach starts to ache, and you all this pain and all these sleepless nights, or all the things she counted down here? You can't take it for long. You can't do it for long. It needs this moment where you say, "Listen, I'm sorry. I know I am the love of your life, but you're not the love of my life." This moment is the most deepest clearing moment there is, and it's not only a cut. It can be also the start of something really, really great also. So, okay, did you hear her voice when she was singing these parts of "I will kill myself when you leave me, and I will never can have," and the voice goes like it makes it kind of ridiculous to say things like that or to hear things like that. And it's like there is again this wish of, hey, can I have somebody who is with the feet on the ground? Like, I mean, you can go that far that when somebody tells you, when you leave me, I kill myself. This is a threat. This is even blackmail. This has nothing to do with love. This is possessing somebody and pulling the hardest one to force somebody to stay. Wish these persons the best for their life and just go. And that's what she realized when she left, how much better she felt. This is also a liberation song out of toxic relationships. At this part here, I love it. From this almost ridiculous making, and it changes to the reality when after that he immediately moved on and the whole voice comes down, goes into this repeat, boom, 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 this hammering in there, and the whole mood changes. It's like a hard hit of reality coming in after this person said all these things of kill myself and all that, and then just moves on. And this is also another moment of realizing I was fooled. Yeah. Instead of taking a chance, break it up. And all or nothing. These all or nothing people. I want you all or nothing. There's no in-between line, which can be beautiful too. I could write a book about all this. Great, powerful. It's over. The music picks up. First like the music was kind of a little bit too hard for me, and I thought, whoa, this changes. Sometimes they do, but then it gets this rhythm and this pull under, and it's this energy pulling. It goes like really deep inside. I was close to get up and dance in here. I don't know why I didn't. I next time I do. Next time I do it. Ha! Maybe I will. Yeah, there are more songs to come, and if I this is when you are with yourself. This is when you have strength. This is when you can see. This is not what I want. This is not what I need. You are not the love of my life, and not to try to bend, work, change your partner also until it could work or whatever because you want to hold on an illusion. No. I'm sorry, you're not the love of my life. I need to go on. I get out of it and I've liberated myself. Yes, this is the moment where it's great to be single. When you suddenly feel that all your body aches are gone. Liberation. When you have the strength, when you find yourself, when you're with yourself, then you have the strength to go. When I say I could write a book, I could write a book because so many inputs, and I would love to pick each single input up, even with the changes of the voice, changes of the music, the rhythm, everything goes together and matches together, and I start to see why people kept writing me, listen to the whole album, make a reaction to the whole album, because it makes now the whole thing whole. It makes the whole thing whole now. That I realize that now. This is great. The Diner. A first reaction from me now. Diner, I don't know. I never heard it. So let's go. And I'm really looking now up forward to see where does this relationship, love themes develop now. We went through a lot of fields, a lot of insights, pain, joy, sexuality, all these things. And now let's see, The Diner. That's the next title. Cool. Great.
Don't be afraid of me. I'll mention you. I saw you on the screen. I know I'm meant to be. Your stars in my dreams and magazines. You're looking right at me. I'm here around the clock. I'm waiting on your block. But please don't call the cops. They'll make me stop. And I just wanna talk. That I could change your life. You could be my wife. Could get into a fight. I'll say you're right, and you kiss me goodnight. I'm waiting on the corner till I saw the city. Was easy getting over, and I landed on my feet. I came in through the kitchen looking for something to eat. I left a call and cards so they would know that it was me.
Is this a whole turnaround? Is this this is something which I ask myself sometimes when I listen to her songs. This is not the first time where I realized that it's I could make you to my wife. Is this coming from Billie, or is it coming from a person she talks off? Like she uses the word somebody else said, unless I'm a little bit helpless there. But then also, and then she goes after this person really heavy and seems to dive into the life of this person, searching something.
I tried to say this other feel.
I would not like that. Somebody to have somebody in the kitchen and looking for something to eat and then leaving a note or a card. I would think this is abusive. Then there are all these cops around, and she goes to jail, and she is. There's a word for it. This is stalking. I don't know if she goes there. Could be she goes there out when she describes somehow like it feels for a stalker, but this is something I can very well imagine that she made this experience to be stalked. I am a bit confused. Billy, please help me. Help me, Billy. Give me some more words.
Tried to find it all, but now I'm back up on my feet. I saw you in the car with someone else, I couldn't sleep. If something happens to us, then it is me.
That's the worst ending from the whole album. I don't like it. And I'm sure I just put it there, and I'm sure she does not want this song to end beautiful because it is not really what is going on here. It is kind of like going back and pulling a new form of forcing connection. Stalking is when you invade somebody else's life, and there are some lines in here which really go there. Invade somebody's life to manipulate it normally. Normally they do it to manipulate somebody, and okay, it is another form of making connection. It's an abusive form of making connection, and it can only be that there is this mixture between I tried to let you go, but then I saw you in the car with somebody else, and everything points out that there is something not solved and not cleared and still hanging in there, and it cannot find an end. Is to me kind of a contrary to Amour de ma vie song, and it just slips out of everything and is not that desperate anymore, and is not that cold anymore, is not that heart behind anymore. It's very possessive, very manipulating, and very cold. It's kind of like a brain work thing. It's no heart in it. It's just like this heart cutting mind which wants to get something somehow. Oh. I can feel also in there that this is a way to tell stalkers how it to bring them a picture how they are. Can you follow that? I think I'm not sure if I lost it here. I'm really not sure. I need some help here. Maybe you can put it in the comments. Maybe when I hear now Bittersweet, I did already. Blue is the next one, which I don't know. And I think it opens up this other door to get to know somebody by force. Kind of like, how do you call it, backlash, something when you fall back into a certain behavior, but this time there's no heart in there. There is actually just more of accusing in this one here. This is the other side. She takes another view in. My goodness, Billy, help me, whatever, or somebody help me. Put it in the comments. Whatever there is, I am lost. But maybe it comes up back again. We go on with Bittersweet. Yeah. Although on the other side, this stalking thing is also something so connected also to jealousy, and jealousy is also shown here and there in this video, in this song. And this is also part of the whole world of love and relationship, but really put down quite hard. Cool. This is wakes me up. This is like a shock. This is like, oh, where do we go? And it is good. It is good to be shaken up sometimes. And now she really got me back to the ground. It's like I can't really flow and all that. It put me down on the ground. It says like, wake up and be really sharp and listen to what is going on here. Also, this is also sometimes it would match to the song before, Amour de ma vie, to actually kind of wake up into reality and feel yourself and go for it, and but not going into stalking. I use this word now. It has something stalking. It must be addressed to people who stalk her. I never really got stalked. I don't have a feeling for it there. I just can imagine how fucked up that is when you're stalked. The journey goes on. I love it. I'm somehow somewhere in the desert, and this is cool. This is puts me there where I know I want to know more about Billy. Great. Thank you. Let's go on. Bittersweet, the 9th of the whole album. Oh, I love it. I did the reaction on that one already, and now when I listen to this and all that, then I realize now, for example, here I realize something new. I can't fall in love with you, and at the same time, she cannot let go. And we come back to other places in which in her songs, in which these conflicts, these difficulties are when you love somebody so deeply, and it is not working. And there was this other song, where was the title? When she tries male fantasy, when she tries so hard to hate this person or unlove this person and all that in order to get away. And here it goes, I can't fall in love with you because this guy is not here, but she is already in love, and she tells herself, I can't fall in love. So that's kind of like already the beginning, before it even started, that you love somebody but you realize you can't. um, this hurts and is so why love is unconditional. Love is unconditional, and I can tell you why love is unconditional. Because love never asks itself who matches with whom. This is what I feel so many times, because love goes like, let's take this one and that one and we put them together. If they match or not, this is not the job of love anymore. Love is here that people love, but how it matches, they don't really, love doesn't really care for that. So it happens that you suddenly love somebody and it's a totally impossible love. It's a totally impossible relationship. It's maybe super toxic, but there is still love. Because love is love. Love wants to love. Love teaches you to love. Love whatever there is, and it doesn't ask if it's matching or not. This is my definition of unconditional love. Yeah, I do have sometimes weird ideas. Let's go on. Let's go on. It's not up to us sometimes. I can't remember this change. This is so cool to listen to these songs again and again. Just these few words here. Waiting in the sweet. This is, and in this love, I know I can't love you, and there must be a way still to love, because the love is there, of course, and probably he or she doesn't want or can't, and there she's waiting in this suite and ready to make it even secret, also like ready to arrange everything that it would work. But it cannot because she's overseas. And I admit that I was reading some things about this song, that she was on tour and she could not be there. And I slip now into something from Billy's life, but this is actually not really important because the situation is this, that they are not together physically and also emotional not together, but she is and wants to and is waiting in this suite, and love becomes bittersweet. In the title is Bittersweet, the room, and here she was singing of bittersweet, and it's kind of a stuck situation which could open up if he would come in and visit her in that suite and walk through the door. Walk through the door she's opening or offering.
'Cause I'm still on my knees. I'm staying for free.
I'm still on my knees and I'm still off my feet, and at the same time the music builds up kind of scary to me, and she's not on her feet, on her knees, somewhere in this room, opening the door, crying out, but it is not this call and cry out like in the first songs where real desire comes through. It's more kind of frustrated, and it is holding up something which actually it won't work. And to know it won't work shows already here and there in the beginning. Also, we have these voices sometimes which tell us, don't do it. It won't come out right, and then we still do it. And this brings it to the point here, bittersweet. Geez, this is a total new view I get from this song. It goes much deeper than I thought. I think goes deeper than what I realized in the first reaction. Feel this emptiness full with heavy weights, heavy emptiness pressing you down. It is a total lost space full of, I don't know, black depression, something. It's like the music is also in the end playing around after this roar goes down, and it goes into this simple kind of happy shoot kind of sound, happy somehow. I don't know. It's mine. It kind of like takes away this whole deep tension, which was before. Yes, it's not on. She's not on her feet. sometimes we are not on our feet. We are on our knees. We waiting in this sweet for bittersweet love, and we know it won't be possible. We know we cannot love there, and it is kind of like a little movement out of the one before, like out of diner, a little movement out of there from all this liberation we had before, and then it goes into diner where it's like total stuck somewhere in a dark energy, or in a no, not a dark energy, in a difficult energy, and now there's a movement coming out a little bit again, at least the realization of where you are. Here it's a realization of where she is. And there's this reflection. There's a deeper reflection happening on what is going on, and it's kind of a more true looking at the facts. I'm overseas. Yeah, of course. I'm overseas. I'm not here. I'm in this suite. I dream of you. I have these dreams, these imaginations, and I'm on my knees. I want it. I'm not there where the strength is, and there are things you realize which is her part, your own part you bring into the difficult times. This is so important to face where you are. This bittersweet, this the bittersweetness in the bittersweet, where you put yourself, or at least maybe you did not put yourself, but it's totally important to see yourself there, to be honest to yourself, and reflect on where you are. This reflection is missing in the diner, and here it starts to work up. This is beautiful. This is something, listen to this song again and again until you really feel that it is so important that you know where you are, that you can face yourself. And this is the biggest challenge. I said that before in first reactions. The biggest challenge there is to face yourself with everything there is, the light and dark sides. Good. Great. Now let's see where I am with my batteries. I have okay, I'm not sure if this will work, so I want to make sure that it will work, so I do another break here. I talk about these breaks because I think that you might see an energy change from me, because it takes about a half an hour till the laptop is back, the battery is back, and maybe when a half an hour can change a lot of energy, and I don't want that you wonder like there's a cut and then I come back on screen and something changed too much in my energy. So that's why I make it open and clear what I am doing here, and and also that I dare not to cut into anything else, but this forces me to make this one cut, and see you right in a second. All set and ready for Blue, the last song of the album from Billie Eilish and Phineas, and I do hope a little bit that she will, or they will, round up the whole journey we just did. Kind of like a happy end somehow, whatever. But we will see what they do. We will see where once more they bring us, in which world, in which area, in which energy, in which atmosphere. I am still totally very curious. It's the end of the album, and I'm all excited. And actually, I can't wait to listen to it again. Can't help it. This is it. It's so beautiful to be touched again and again and again. Okay, let's go. Let's go because it's already a long video I am doing here, a long reaction, and I won't cut anything. I know it already now. So, and when you did it till here, hey, whoa, you have my respect. This is really a long one, but it's um, spending your time with beautiful things. Blue. Whoa. We all know these lines. They were in the whole, it's kind of flowing through again all the stages she she revisited with her of relationship and love, and going bringing it all back together. It is so easy to bring it all back together, I realize. um kind of, because it gives me this feeling of, yeah, I know that and that and that, and these reminders. This is beautiful. This is a really beautiful roundup. This is like um uh bring everything into sense. I don't know. It's not. This is my feeling. This is cool. I like that. Let's go. Change. Oh.
You were born blue than a butterfly, beautiful, so deprived of oxygen. Colder than your father's eyes, he never learned to sympathize with anyone. I don't blame you, but I can't change you. Don't hate you, but we can't save you.
Ah.
You were born reaching for your mother's hands, victim of your father's plans to rule the world.
Disco. Oh, this is so. This is to me like solace, like taking something into the hands. Be very careful with it. it's something very valuable because you see what it really is and you really love it, but at the same time, you also know there are difficult parts in it. Sometimes it's not working. Sometimes you have to let go. Sometimes you go through pain and even torture, but it's still such a precious part of life, and it's kind of making peace. This is kind of making peace to whatever thing happened, making peace with all the excess, making peace with all the situations, making peace with all the pain. In a way, I have the feeling only Billie can express it in her voice like that. I just say it. I really don't want to judge or compare. It's really not. But she has a magic there.
Too afraid to step outside, paranoid and petrified of what you've heard. But they could say the same about me. I sleep about 3 hours each night, means only 20 in a week now. And I could say the same about you. Born blameless, grew up famous too. Just a baby born blue. I don't blame you, but I can't change you. Don't hate you, but we can't save you.
This. Peace. Peace. Ah. Oh, this is so great. Um, um, that she said something in the end. First this ending, this musing, pulling in, and this peace, and this reflecting, and this seeing things, realizing things, and find yourself in it still. I don't have any words. I would not know how to put this feeling in. When you make peace with the world, and when you make peace with all these stories and all this torture and pain, and also what happens, what the joy, the love, and it's this whole path to go. It's so worth it to go the whole way. Oh once you had it all and once you stayed true to yourself and you went through all these valleys and all these mountains and everything, all the oceans there are, when you went through and you still you kept yourself going through all that, then you know what relationship is, then you know what love is, then you know what peace is, then you know what thankfulness is. And what did she say in the end? Is that, I don't know. Oh, this is so beautiful. Inviting the whole world. Open the heart. It's so big and huge. And her voice still in it. And this moment of silence. I can't wait to hear the next one. I'm sorry. I can't wait to hear the next one.
But when can I hear the next one?
I can't wait to hear the next one. Okay, I would say that's her voice. I would say that was Billy saying that. I would say it's on purpose there. I would, of course. Of course it's not finished. Of course it's not rounded up and everything is beautiful now and I have it all and I know everything about life and about love and about the relationship. Of course not. Once you're there, yes, then wait for the next one. Life will have lessons for you, tons and tons and tons. And whenever you think you saw it all, or you experienced it all, or you know it all, don't count on it. There's still a life out there. And sometimes life turns around, grabs you on your coat, and looks into your eyes. These are the moments which are really precious. Sometimes it's full of fear, sometimes it's full of pain, sometimes it's full of love and joy. Whatever you do, risk it at any time to go into a relationship, risk it at any time to go into love, risk it. You might hurt yourself, but risk it, because then you get a rich life. This is very touching. Thank you. Thank you, Billy. Thank you, Phineas, for giving so many people such nice times and moments, such beautiful, beautiful moments. This is really a gift. Thank you for making me do a reaction on a full album. See you.